Hi everyone, I'm your host Dalvinder Kaur from Lovely Professional University. Let's dive into today's topic, that is economics program at Lovely Professional University beyond the classroom. Before we proceed further, allow me to introduce the experts of the day, Dr. Tanima Datta. Dr. Tanima is a professor of economics at Mittal School of Business, Lovely Professional University. With over 25 plus years of experience in teaching, research, and academic leadership, her expertise includes development economics, banking, financial illusion, and more. She has guided the PhD scholars and published extensively while actively promoting innovation and entrepreneurship through institutional initiatives. So now I would like to introduce Dr. Sandeepa Biswas also in this webinar. Dr. Sandeepa is an assistant professor at the Mittal School of Business, Lovely Professional University. She has published several research papers in reputed journals and conferences, reflecting her commitment to scholarly work. So I would like to introduce the admission nominee also in this webinar, Dr. Pooja Sharma. Dr. Pooja is an associate professor with over 13 plus years of experience in teaching and research. Before we proceed further in today's session, I would like to request everyone for any questions. You can write in the chat box or in the Q&A box, and same will be addressed from my side in the end of this webinar. Now I'm going to hand over this session to our today's expert, Dr. Tanima Datta and Dr. Sandeepa. And it would be an absolute delight to listen from them. Over to you, Dr. Tanima and Dr. Sandeepa.
Thank you so much, Dalvinder, for this the kind words and the kind introduction. Hello, students. Good afternoon. Welcome to this live webinar that we are having on economic programs at LPU beyond the classroom. Basically, for the next 35 to 40 minutes, we will be discussing about why anybody all over the world should come to Lovely Professional University and take our various economics programs that we have. So we start with a few achievements that we have. The first is the World University Rankings 2026, where we have been ranked #1 in India, business and economics that we have ranked. And globally, we are within the 301, like 301 to 400 group. That is where we are. And if I talk to you about the QS World University Rankings 2026, which came just a couple of days back, we are ranked 19 in India in business and economics, in the band 551 to 700 globally. So we are ranked ahead of a lot of top Indian institutions, and globally also we are there, like we are amongst the top 1,000 universities in the world, and the department is there. Now, what makes it so special that anybody should be coming to Lovely Professional University to study economics? Now, when you talk about economics, there are two schools of thought, especially if you're talking in terms of India. One school of thought says that economics is a social science subject. So people who are interested in social sciences, humanities, should be taking economics. Doesn't have to do a lot with technology or a lot with other aspects, or as we say about STEM, like it's not really a part of STEM. But another school of thought, and a very modern school of thought, says that economics is at the core of STEM and of all the subjects, because that is where we are talking about money, about wealth, and about a lot of things. So now what we are doing at LPU, the difference that we are making is, of course, we will be teaching you theory. We will be talking to you about classical economics, about the various schools of thought that you have in economics, which is very, very important, because that shows that how economics has evolved over the years. But what we are trying to do is we are talking about the applied intelligence. We are talking about how the programs bridge the gap between the traditional laws and the modern day reality, that data realities that we have. And especially today when we are talking about AI, we are talking about big data. Now, economics is very much tech enabled. We are like, there are so much of complexities, there's so much of dynamism in the market that is constantly happening, where we are integrating those things. Now, if you go through our website, you will find that there are various courses that we are running. I'll just go back to my previous slide. There are various courses that we are running. Basically, we are running 4 programs here, or rather at the levels that we are running here. We are running BSc Economics, honors with research, we are running that. Then we are running MSc Economics, MA Economics, and then we have got PhD. So these are the 4 levels of education that we are providing here. Now, how do I say that we are beyond theory that we are talking about? I have added a few slides where I'll tell you about, I'll just point out a few achievements of our students that are there. But if we are talking about AI, if we are talking about big data, every year, like in BSc Economics, students from the first semester, there is something called career planning. We teach a subject called career planning, which is in 2 parts. In the first semester and the second semester, they are studying. Now, what is career planning? Career planning is telling a student that how do you map the industry requirements with what you have. You do a SWOT analysis and you then map your growth with what the industry is requiring, and we make them write in the classrooms that what they want to achieve and how they are going to upskill themselves in terms of certifications, in terms of hackathons, in terms of research, copyrights, patents, entrepreneurship, business innovations, how they are going to do these things and map themselves with the various cohorts that are provided. Now, when I talk about AI, and the same thing we do it for our master's students.
Maybe some technical glitch. Over to you, Dr. Sandeepa. Can you please unmute yourself first?
Smart manner. Now, when we say that we have to use it in a very smart manner, AI, because obviously all of you are using AI. AI is something that all of us are using. We are using ChatGPT, we are using Perplexity. There are n number of AIs that are there. You've got Gemini, and as I said, there are so many LLMs, large language models, that are available. Now, how to use it smartly? How do you upskill yourself? How do you make it your learning buddy? How do you make it your teacher? All these things are taught to you in the class, and in a very, very big manner we are teaching you. Another thing that I would like to mention over here is when we are talking about market complexities. Now, the data plays a very, very big role in this market complexities. And if you looked at our rankings in the previous slides when I showed, there's a word called econometrics. So economics and econometrics that we are talking about. Now, econometrics is something where you are combining your economics, mathematics, statistics. You bring all these 3 together, and now you bring in your machine learning as well. You bring in your ML, and you have this econometrics with you. So basically, you are trying to solve the everyday problems in the economy. Might be at the micro level, might be at the macro level. You are doing that, and it is being taught in BSc the basics are taught in a BSc. In MSc, we have got 2 papers for it. You study it in semester 3 and semester 4. In semester 3, you study the basic econometrics, and in semester 4, you do the applied econometrics. Now, at the BSc level, though you are not like the applied econometrics part is not as extensive as in the master's level. But what is the beauty of this is that we have, as I said, machine learning is a very big part of it. So we use softwares to help students to analyze the data. Now, time series data is a very, very big thing in that, where you take the data, like right now you are looking at what is happening around you. There's so much of turmoil all over the world. The economies are paying a very big price to it. So now, if you want to forecast, say simply you just want to forecast the demand for, say, induction gas stoves that you are having. So this is something that we teach our students in the classroom, and that is where the application part comes in. That is where the big data comes in. That is where the AI comes in. The students also in the master's level, there is like if you are a student who wants to join us for the master's program, we have dissertation. Now, this is only for the MSc students. The MA students don't write a dissertation. In MScs, from semester 1 till semester 4, you have a continuous evolution of the dissertation work that you are writing. So it is a mini thesis, or you can say that it is it's a micro version of the PhD that you do, where in the first semester you do a coursework where you are taught about research in details, how to read papers, how to download papers, what to read, what not to read. All those things are taught to you. What are the various statistical tools that you need to use? What are the various softwares that you need to learn, whether it is a very basic software like SPSS, or you have got R, which is there, Python is there, you have got eViews is there. So it depends that what you are using and like what software is there. So all this is taught, and then from second semester onwards, you choose a topic. A mentor is assigned, a teacher mentor is assigned to you, and then from second semester to the fourth semester, you have that one mentor with whom you have a weekly session, and you go ahead and you do that. You have that session with them, and a class sort of a thing, and you write a paper as well. Now, again, for students who are just coming in for the graduation, it might sound a bit heavy, but if you're somebody who has already done your bachelor's and you're coming for the master's program to us, then you must have heard about research papers and about indexed papers. So all these things are we make our students do there. Now, if we're talking about academic innovation, we are merging classes with cutting edge technology. Now, something that started during the COVID era. During COVID era, all of us, all around the world, we were forced to embrace technology in a very innovative manner, in a very different manner to the technology that we knew or what we were using. So what here at LPU we have done is we extended that, and we have now made it a part of our daily curriculum as well as of the pedagogy as well. And we have something which you won't find in any other university, and that is Edu-Rev initiatives. So Edu-Rev basically stands for Education Revolution. So we are transforming education. We have got different verticals within it, where a student can apply, and whatever the student wants to do, you just have to think about it, and somewhere in the Education Revolution initiatives, you'll find a place for it. You might come and you come to us and you tell us that you are somebody who have studied microeconomics a lot, and you do not want to carry forward, you do not want to come to the microeconomics class. So we have got an RPL system there. So you can sit for our exam, score a certain percentage. If you score more than that, and we'll ask you not to attend the classes, and you can spend that time for say you have your own business and you want to take it forward. So we have a team here who will handhold you to form that a business for you, set up a business. You want to do more research, you feel that no, I'm somebody who would like to get into an analytics part later on. So we have got the teachers here are there who are doing a lot of research work. They've got projects, funded projects with them. So they again will handhold you and they'll take you forward. You have got revenue, you can earn revenue from various places and you can earn credits here. And there are a lot of other education revolution initiatives that are there. You can there are vlogs available online from our university, which you can go and you can read them and you can familiarize yourself with the various initiatives. And as I said, that this is something that is there only at our university. So you won't find it in any other university. You won't find this when we are talking about the education revolution initiatives. And the basic vision behind it is that the student should not just, when they step out of the university, they should not just step out with a certificate in their hands. Rather, they should be stepping with a lot more. They should have transformed themselves when they move out in terms of knowledge, in terms of communication skills, in terms of the confidence that they have, in terms of the additional things that they are carrying. Somebody from other colleges, from any XYZ college might be just having a certificate with them. We will ensure that you have got certifications from places like the NPTEL, which is a government initiative, Coursera. You will be given in the platform to apply and participate in a large number of hackathons where you can go out and you can win prizes. So that's just not the money that comes in, but the experience, the exposure that you have. And this is one thing that we can promise you at LPU, at our own economics department, is the type of exposure that we will be giving you. Because again, we have got people who have got different areas of expertise. So you have got people who are doing work in agriculture, who are doing work in development economics, people in health economics, and that all brings together and it helps you to understand policies better. Because a lot of you might want to go into policy making. So we are teaching you via macroeconomics, growth and development paper, where we teach you how to analyze policies. Indian economics is a part of that. So how policy framing is done, how to evaluate them, at what levels to evaluate them. Like, should I be evaluating a policy after it is implemented, or should I be looking at the formation of the policy, that is the policy has been formulated correctly or not? So you can map a policy, you can do policy mapping. Again, a research initiative is there, or you can go out. So there are n number of things that you can do here. So this is what we are saying, that this is a very judicious mix of curriculum that is there. So you have got the classical core, which is everywhere, micro, macro, growth models, everywhere it is there. But what are we adding to that? We are adding the modern analytics part, as I said, hands-on training in Python or spreadsheet modeling. And these are there as part of your curriculum. So in one semester, you might be learning Python. In one semester, you might be learning R. In one semester, you might be doing spreadsheet modeling. You can go on the social media, you can go on LinkedIn, and you can search, you can use the hashtag of economics at LPU, and you'll find a lot of our students are sharing their work, the carousels that they have made, or the dashboards that they have created, and they are sharing it out there. And of the various data the data that they have handled. And they are handling big data, mind you. They're not handling small data, they are handling big data out there. And as I already said, that AI, because AI is the future, and if we are not integrating with AI, you are missing it out in a very, very big way. And the scope has, and especially now with agentic AI coming in, there is a wide spectrum for the economists to explore. And then there are areas where, like, if you ask somebody who is studying economics that what are the areas that they want to go, so that generally a very traditional answer is that they might want to join a bank, a government a service like, say, an Indian Economic Services. They might be wanting to join. They might want to come into academia as teachers or researchers. They want to come in. But now the field has opened up. You can do an MSc Economics, and then you may join a firm which deals with international law and cyber security. Now you would say that what has got international law, cyber security to do with economics? There's a lot of economics behind it. There's a lot of economics behind it that goes into it. You have got genetics is there, and you have got consultants from economics who are acting as consultants in firms which are dealing with genetics. There are companies, the robotic companies are there, and then they want an economist out there as a consultant there. So the world has become very interconnected, interrelated. The areas are becoming very interconnected, interrelated. And at LPU, we are trying to make sure that if you cannot be a step ahead, at least you are marching with them equally. Of course, we would love to make you to move at least 10 steps ahead of the times. But if you cannot if you feel that, okay, fine, but we'll make sure that you are marching with what with the industry pulse, what they require. And this is where we are integrating the classical core, the modern analytics, and the AI integration that we are doing. One more thing that I wanted to add here, again, going back to my slide here, it is just not about, economics is just not data, mind you. Data does play a very, very big role when it comes to arguments. So if today I want to say that the conflict between the tripartite conflict that is going on between United States of America, Israel, and Iran is bad for India, I have to give you numbers that why is it bad for India, that where are we losing, like in terms of oil, how much has the expenditure gone up, in terms of say the pharma industry, how much is it suffering because of the exports going down to West Asia. So we have to constantly bring a talk of the data as the supporting part. Now, apart from data, we also for hands-on experiences, the bachelor's students do two projects. One is one is the summer project that they do, which is a community development program, where they have to go, that is in between the semesters. They work out in the society, preferably a reputed NGO, where they go and then they work. And the main idea behind it is for the student to identify the problems that the society is facing. If I teach you in the classroom that these are the problems about, say, poverty, inequality, gender bias, all these things, if I'm talking to you, environment, I'm talking to you and you'll say, okay, fine, I've done that. Madam, I was writing an essay on this when I was in the 6th grade. What's new? But when I tell you that, okay, fine, you know everything about it, go work in the field for 45 days, and then see that if I'm talking about poverty, what angle of poverty can you go and see there? Is it about the non-availability of food, which is there? Is it the non-availability of shelter, which is there? Is it are both the things available, but still the people are poor? So is the livelihood missing? Are people missing on employment? So what are people missing on? So that is a community development program that the students do, and then the next semester they come and then they sit for a viva for it. And one more thing that they do is that is after the 4th semester, they go for internship. So the internship has to be with a company. So you have got the placement cell here. So you join the placement cell, and then they'll give you, you can go and you can go for the internships. And again, you work with the company for 2 months. You come back with the certificate, and a report, and you are the Viva is taken, where you have to answer questions about what you did there. Now, the reason is again because once again, a very common a pet peeve that the students have is what we are being taught is not something which is being asked by the industry, or we are not implementing the things that we are being taught. So we are taught very theoretical things, very bookish things, and the industry out there doesn't require it. No, what we are teaching you, the industry requires that. Now the question is that how do you apply it? If I say that there is a law of demand, and is it applicable? Of course it's applicable. Of course it's applicable. Every day you go to the market and you apply that law of demand. You say the law of diminishing marginal utility. Of course you go out and you implement that. Every time you are there out in the market, you're consuming something. The law of diminishing marginal utility is being applied. Do I carry a copy and pen and paper and calculate it? Of course not. But then how do I know that it is? The companies are wanting it. The companies are wanting it. You are working with an FMCG work. So that is the reason that we are asking you to go and do your internship out there. And again, come back with that experience, share their experience again. And peer learning plays a major role, because when all the students in the classroom, they are out there in the field, and when they come back, and then they share the stories with each other, that is a very big learning, because of course one student can't go and work in all the industries. That's never ever possible. But I can go to, say, a government sector and work there. I might be going and working with the district collector of Jalandhar. I might be working there, and a friend of mine might be working with a bank, or the third person might be working with, say, Maruti, and we can all back and then we can share, because three very different industries, very divergent industries, and we can come back and we can share. So the peer learning plays a very major role in that. Another USP now of our university, of our own school, and of the department that I'm talking to you about, we have got world-class faculty here. We have got experts who have been here with a long experience. Of course, we have got young ones as well. We have got people fresh who have just done their PhDs, and they have come with us. But here you've got we have got a faculty who has got an 80 lakh grant from ICSSR. I myself have got a grant from ICSSR worth 15 lakh rupees last year. 2024, I got a grant. Dr. Mandeep is there. She got a grant of 80 lakh rupees, and she's working there. Then there is another faculty who has got 2 ICSSR projects. She has worked on 2 of those ICSSR projects. So we have a lot of these people, and the advantage for a student is that when these people come to your class to teach you, they come with a lot of experience, and the experience is not just of years. The experience is the industry experience. It's the actual experience out there, because we bring our research to the classroom. We bring our research papers to the classroom to teach you that, look, a teacher might come and throw a problem at you, and you might feel that, okay, fine, it's just a classwork that we have been asked to do. But at the end of the class, the teacher might want to, the teacher will tell you that, hey, that was not just a classwork that you were doing. It was basically, this is a research paper or an objective that I'm wanting to do. And so I was just discussing it with you that should you be, should we be carrying out this research or not? Or they may bring out some data to the class. In the statistics class, the teacher might bring some data to you, which might be the actual data that they have collected, or one of their scholars might have collected in PhD. So especially now, here for the next few minutes that I'll be talking, I'll be talking mainly about the people who want to take their admissions in PhD. So if you're coming here for a PhD, whether it's a part-time PhD or a full-time PhD, this is a wonderful place to do your PhD, because the teachers, there is an eclectic mix of both young and old teachers or experienced teachers, and plus teachers who are very hands-on with data, very hands-on with qualitative research, some excellent papers that they have written. So you have got a lot, like you will be spoiled for choices. Like you will have so much of choice that it will be very difficult for you to say that, okay, should I be doing my research under this supervisor or should I be doing it under, because everybody is so good with the work that they are doing. So when especially in PhD, the quality of publication is very, very important. The type of papers that you're writing, because the world gauges you or evaluates you on the basis of the research papers that you have published. So your index, whether it's the H index that we are talking about or the ITIN index that we are talking about, it matters a lot to you. So for the PhD scholars, it's one of the best places to be in right now. There are a lot of students who are net qualified, and they come here and they are doing their research with us. They are getting their scholarships. There are students with ICSSR scholarships, the various other government scholarships that they have. We are also collaborating with industry so that it becomes more industry oriented research rather than a theoretical research. So it's more of an industry research. So all these things are there. So this is basically for the PhD scholars. Of course, this helps the graduate students, the postgraduate students. It helps all of them. Now, our students are leading and they are innovating. They are filing patents, they are filing copyrights, and all these things are happening out there. If I'm talking about the current year, I suppose so far we have filed 6 patents from our department. We are, I suppose, 6 or 10 patents that we have filed, purely the students' patents. Now, as a teacher and as a trainer, I visit a lot of colleges where I go and train people about research, about AI, about intellectual property rights, IPR. Now, I bet you that there are very few colleges or universities where graduate students, the undergrad students, are filing patents. And here at LPU, we are so proud of it that our economics students, they have made it and they have commercialized the product as well. They got a funding, but then the students had some other, they wanted to do something else. So they left their project there. They did not take the funding. All those students, there were 4 people who were involved in that thing. They went out. They are now doing their masters. A student went abroad. Like 2 of them were foreign nationals, so they went back home. They are doing them. One of them is doing a business right now, and they have said that they would want to come back to it and they'll commercialize it this year, last year. So they are filing all these things. They are doing their businesses. They are innovating. They are bringing in a lot of new things that they are bringing in. This is again something, this is mainly our master's students who are going to these internship placements that we have had. Competition Commission of India is there, which is about the market regulation is there. Then you have got NSSO, the premier institute for data collection of the government. We have the government of Punjab, as I was saying, that you can go out and work with the district collector of the collector office of Jalandhar, which our students have done. They have done, and they went there. They did internship, and mind you, these are all paid internships. The government is paying for this, and these are the government. I've just here because I could not take a lot of time and place, so I've just mentioned a few here. Of course, there are many more where we are having last year. 5 of our students went to Competition Commission of India. This year, so far, 2 of our students have already completed their internships with Competition Commission of India. So yeah, this is a huge thing for master's students to go out and work in these places. And one of our students, when she presented in the Competition Commission of India, she was appreciated for the work that she had done, and She was asked that in future, if she would want and come back and work with the government, they would be very happy to take her in and like make her work there. So that as a teacher, it makes me very proud to talk to you about these achievements of our students. This is some excellence spotlight. This is just for this year. These are two of our graduate students, undergraduate. Ashutosh, she's in BSc second year. Rushikesh, she's in BSc final year. And Ashutosh just represented our university at Viksit Bharat Young Leaders Dialogue 2026. So he passed 3 stages, and then he went to New Delhi, and he presented himself, represented our university there. Rishikesh, he's in BSc final year. He won a consolation prize worth 20,000 rupees at a hackathon, which is was done by MOSPI. And so like the line that is there, that we don't just study policy, we help shape it at the national level, and that is what we aim at. That is what our main aim is, that as a student, I should be able to somewhere I should be a part of the policy making process. Of course, as a student, as a young person, you would be entering at a very at the lowest position so far, but then you'll climb the rungs, because at the entry level you might not be making a very big contribution, but just to be in that room with the policy makers, I think so that's a very big thing. And then we have these modern career trajectories that we have, the corporate path, that we have the data analyst thing, and then we have got public policy research, and then international research. We have these various cohorts that we have, and the student has to choose, and then there is higher education. A lot of our students have already cleared their JRF, their NET, not the JRF. They have qualified NET, which is the national eligibility test for academia, for if you want to come into research. So every year in our master's students, like our entire master's program is designed in such a manner that it will help you to clear your NET. And every year our students continuously, and that number is growing every year, the students who are clearing their NET while they are doing their masters, they've cleared it. These are the young ones who went to CCI. These girls and the girls and the boys, they went and they did it at CCI. And of course, these are some of the packages that we are having, places where our students are going and doing good. And so here we are. These are just to revise, recapitulate what we have done. So we are ranked number 1 in India for economics. It's a unique blend of science and economic theory. Of course, we have got the mentorship for the PhDs, and we have got proven pathways to global careers. And with this, I come to the end of my part. Of course, I'll be taking the questions as and when they come, and we'll discuss your future with you here. And so this is what I had to say. And Dalvinder, that is from my side. I have taken. And if you want me to take the questions right now, I'm very much open. Or you want me to take it later on, we'll be taking it later on, as you want to. Dalvinder, we'll be.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
right
much, Dr. Tan.
We'll be taking the questions right now, or we'll be taking the questions at the end?
We will be taking the questions later in the end of this webinar. Now I'm going to hand over this session to our admission nominee, Dr. Pooja Sharma. Over to you, Dr. Pooja. Can you please share your screen?
Okay, very good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Pooja Sharma from Division of Admissions. So Dr. Tanima has very well explained the reasons to choose economics program, and that too at LPU. I will carry forward this discussion and share a few more highlights of the university and the opportunities available at Lovely Professional University for the students. So talking about the opportunities, in today's era, if we talk about the education, it is not just limited to the classroom studies. So it is beyond that now. So at LPU, we do provide global exposure to the students and industry exposures. There are industrial tie-ups in various programs. We do offer work integrated programs. There are international tie-ups, and we are providing international exposure and summer internships, and global immersion is also there. And a student gets a lot of learning apart from the academics. And when we talk about taking admission into any university, the students must keep in mind few factors before taking admission into any program at particular university. Those factors are accreditations, approvals, placements, what is the placement record of a particular university, what is the international exposure or industry exposure available, ranking, awards, study abroad options, scholarship, diversity, extracurricular activities. What are these various factors? One should keep in mind those factors before making that important decision of your life for taking admission into a particular program at a particular university. So if we talk about LPU, we do have all required accreditations and approvals for all our programs. We do have a NAC accreditation, NAC grade with A++, and which is #1 amongst all private universities of India. And we are UGC approved university. All our programs are UGC approved. And apart from that, apart from NAC or UGC, we do have other required accreditations and approvals as well. Like we do have Accreditation Council for Business Schools and Program, ACBSP, popularly known as, and we do have ICAR approval as well. And we do have even we do offer distance programs. We do have approval for those programs as well. And apart from that, we have another approvals required for particular programs. Like for pharmacy programs, we do have approval of Pharmacy Council of India. For architecture programs, we have COA approval, Council of Architecture, ITPI, Institute of Town Planners India, Bar Council of India for law programs. So we have all required approvals. And when we talk about the placements, LPU has strong placement records. And in here at LPU, we make sure that student whosoever takes admission here gets a good placement at a reputed company. So if you look over the records, so more than 2,100 plus recruiters hired LPU students, and our top 25% placed students have average package of 10 lakh. And there are 5,500 plus offers from Fortune 500 companies. So there are a lot of placement opportunities available, and we do guide our students from first term onwards, and we make them prepare, we help them, we guide them, and there are various activities which goes on, and we help them prepare for interviews, and there are mock interviews, group discussion activities. So we do guide them, and so that they can get a good placement at reputed companies. And there are various students who have grabbed more than 1 crore package. Even if we talk about one of our alumni, Shravana Vishnu, who BTech robotics and automation student, who got 2.5 crore package at LPU. And there is another example of BTech in robotics and automation, Betty Reddy Naga, who got 1 crore package. And there are many similar stories we have where student grabbed a good packages. So it is like with the student who is ready to grab the opportunity, we are with the students, we help them to get prepared for the placements and grab the good opportunities. So there is also opportunity related to global exposure, industry immersion, and we provide required trainings and internship, industry projects. Online learning space is provided to the student, and the student not only is limited to the academic, student get the exposure beyond the classroom as well. So apart from this, our university has all required rankings and approvals, as I told you. So we have NIF ranking, which is 31st amongst all government and private universities in India, and World University Ranking 2026, we got 5th rank in India, and so all required rankings and approvals are with LPU, with Lovely Professional University. We do provide study abroad option to the students as well in the international credit transfer, semester exchange program, summer, winter exposure to the student. So apart from the academics, there are global opportunities available at LPU for the students as well. So these are the few highlights where our students have gone to the foreign university for international exposure, like Taranjot Kaur of BTech CSE student, University of Lethbridge, Canada, went for international exposure. And there are many other examples you can see over there on screen. And student get the exposure, international exposure, and there are chances to get increase the social contact as well. So they meet with the new people and get the more learnings. So LPU focuses on overall development of the student. So we focus on academics, as well as we provide exposure, and through industry immersion, through international exposure, and we do provide the opportunity of extracurricular activities as well. So overall development of the student is there. If we talk about the curriculum is regularly updated. It is flexible. There is always a updation as per the industry requirement. So we align our curriculum as per the demand which is there in the industry. So it is flexible. We do make changes every year. So there are specializations we do offer to the students. There are pathways, career pathways are there. It is based on outcome based curriculum we develop. Industry aligned curriculum or syllabus we prepare. So we keep in mind everything which is required for grabbing the good placement for the students. So curriculum is regularly updated. Then for extracurricular activities, there are n number of opportunities available. Our students do participate in sports, sports or various games at national or international level. They do participate in dance or theaters. So there are n number of opportunities available. If you look over the records, our students, 24 LPU students participated in the Paris Olympics in 2024, and India wins second Olympic bronze, and 8 LPU students take India to the victory. And these are only the few examples. There are many more examples where our students have participated and brought laurel to the university. And apart from that, we do conduct various event at large scale. In 2019, 106th Indian Science Congress was conducted at LPU, which was inaugurated by Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi. So it was conducted at LPU only. And in the year 2016, Shri Arun Jaitley visited our LPU campus and inaugurated our LPU startup school. And apart from that, not only these events, many Bollywood celebrities also visit the campus, and sports celebrities, or you can have a look over here. So there are many events which regularly are conducted at campus. And apart from that, the infrastructure of university, which is the highlight of the university, one of the highlights of the university. So if you look over the infrastructure, this is the aerial view of the campus. So you can have a look. So you can even visit the campus and can connect our team, and can book the appointment and can visit the campus. So we can arrange the campus tour for you. So this is the aerial view of our university. So you can have a look. This is the night view. So this is the auditorium view. we do have uni mall, uni hospital within the campus. So all the facilities are already there in the campus. So this is the view of uni hospital. So there is gym also. This is the view of computer labs, library, central library view. This is uni mall picture. So you can see. This is the auditorium and the many of the events are conducted here. So this is the view of sports complex. So you can have a look over the stadiums we do have. So you can see the opportunities available with the students, and it is not only limited to the academics. So student can participate in co-curricular, extracurricular activities as well. So this is the view of swimming pool. So apart from that, we do provide residential facility within the campus only. We have standard rooms as well as the apartments. So student can book that, and the security is we do provide complete security to the students, and entry and exit all are recorded, and there are more than 7,200 plus cameras installed at campus for security reasons. So this is all about the facilities, opportunities available at campus at Lovely Professional University. And one who is interested to take admission at Lovely Professional University in any of the programs, mainly your economics program. So you can appear for our exam, which is LP Nest. This exam is applicable in economics program for scholarship purpose. Though this program, this LP Nest exam is for eligibility as well as scholarship purpose both. So it is entrance cum scholarship test, but for our economics program, this is considered for scholarship purposes. Apart from LP Nest, LP Nest is not only for eligibility as well as scholarship. We do provide study grant on the basis of that. If anyone who is aspiring to get admission in top institutions like IIT, NIT, AIMS, IIM, NID, NIFT, NLU, IHM, and the person is able to get admission into these institutions and also get top rank in LPNES, so that person may get study grant from LPU. So this is also the benefit of LPNES exam. So, and apart from the scholarship based on LPNES, which is our exam, entrance cum scholarship exam, apart from that scholarship, there are various other parameters also over which we do provide the scholarship. For example, on the basis of merits. So if you score good in your previous qualifying exam, so you may get scholarship. So there are various brackets we do offer. So based on your previous class, over which you get the admission, so you may get these scholarships. So these are the scholarship brackets based on which you may get the scholarship. Apart from that, based on national level tests or innovation, entrepreneurship, sports, research and development, social service, bravery, board toppers, NGO and other agencies, in case you have any achievement related to that, or you have appeared into national level test, you have scored really well, so you may get the scholarship based on these parameters also. And other than scholarships, we do offer financial aid also. In case if your parents are in defense, and or your parents are in teaching, in academics, so we do honor those students whose parents are in defense or in teaching. So we provide the financial aid, and even we provide the financial support to the orphans, economically weaker section students, single girl child, single mother child, or specially abled persons as well. So this is the additional benefit we do provide. So these are the scholarships we do offer, and the overall scenario I have shown you here. And at LPU, you not only getting the knowledge, apart in terms of academics, you are getting the exposure, international exposure. You're getting the n number of opportunities, and apart from that, you may get the financial assistance as well. So this is all about the academic admission part.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pooja Sharma. As I can say, there's some questions from our participants. Can we take the questions, Dr. Tanima, Dr. Sandeepa, and Dr. Pooja?
Yes,
Yes, we
Thank
can.
you so much. Thanks for giving me chance to address your questions. Now let's start with first question. Radhika is with us. Radhika is asking, how do industry interaction and guest lectures enhance learning in economics programs?
Hi, Radhika, thank you for that question. Of course, what your industry exposure and guest lectures, what they do is that they bring in their perspective about what they are doing and what they are requiring. Like there are two parts to it. In one part, of course, they'll share their experience, that what they have gone. So their journey, generally they share their journey and what they are doing. And the second part of it is what they are expecting from economists, from budding economists, what they are expecting. So that adds to a student's repertoire that these are the things or these are the skills that I need to have so that when I am I'm industry ready by the time I leave my whatever degree that they are doing. So that is where these industry when we bring in the industrialists or when we have the guest lectures, we have guest lectures from renowned academicians as well, because they bring in their topics and stuff. So that helps a lot. Like if somebody is coming from, say, Delhi School of Economics, so they bring in their perspective about a problem, or somebody coming from IGADR, they bring in the mathematical part to it. So these things help the students to get a second chance, a second look at a problem.
So much. I hope, Radhika, you got your answer from our today's expert, Dr. Tanima. And Dr. Pooja, someone is asking, do LPU provide the residential facilities also?
Yes, as I told earlier, we do provide a residential facility at campus. Within campus, we do have hostels, and one can choose standard rooms or apartment. Both are offered by us, and residential facility is within campus only.
Thank you so much. I hope, dear, you got your answer from our today's expert. So Gurpreet is with us. Gurpreet is asking, how does LPU support skill development and real-world application in economics education?
Real world applications are taken. One thing, like when we start our lectures every day, a teacher brings in the current news, and that's a part of the PPT. So generally you start your lecture by discussing the current news. And of course, like when I'm taking a current news, I can take any news and I can go. But what the teacher does is that they align the news with what is happening. Now, yesterday, the government, there was a news regarding the pharmacy business, as I was saying, that how Indian pharmacy business is losing out on what our exports are getting affected by Iran. Now, I took that news to my macroeconomics class. And while we were studying about the golden rate of accumulation, a topic of modern macroeconomics, so we tried to correlate and see that how government policies are being formulated and how things are happening. So these are the changes. So this is where the application part comes in, that whatever is being taught, of course, you have to teach the student the theory first. You have to let them that what the theory is saying. But then we bring in the real life examples. We take a lot of case studies. One of the leading pedagogy in the classes is case studies. So we bring in cases from HBR, Harvard Business Review, and that is discussed. Especially in the tutorials, it's we do ensure that we take cases to the students, and we discuss and we come out with solutions. So this is the application part of whatever you are studying, you are applying it there.
Ma'am, one student, Radhika, is asking that what is the provision of seed money in LPU?
Okay, so seed money is again something that we are looking at, and seed money depends on what your projects are. The teachers are getting the seed money, and the students can become a part of it. There is also a provision under Edu-Revolution initiatives that we have had, that whether teachers have pitched their projects and they got selected, in which a lot of students are working with them. So this is a provision that they have, that if you have an idea, you work with your teacher mentor, frame a project, look out at the various parts of it, and then you can take it ahead. You present it in front of a committee. Of course, it doesn't mean that you have pitched an idea that you will be getting the money. Of course, if your idea works, if the experts like it, they'll take it forward, and you are part of that seed money project. Any more questions do we have?
Dr. Sandeepa, any question you want to ask to ma'am?
One more question is there, like how LPU supports the students in enhancing their communication skill, because it's not only like you understand economics and it's done. How communication skill improves your overall exposure in the industry and your future career?
Dr. Sandeepa, a lovely question and a very pertinent question. We have got English language classes where communication skills are taught. Now, that is, again, like there are two parts of it. One is the language. You have got the communication classes where you have got experts from the communication field. They'll come, they'll teach you and do it. Another part is that in every subject, there are CAs that are given to us, continuous assessments are given to the students. And in the continuous assessments, the students, they have to do presentations in the classrooms. So I was going through Dr. Sandeepa's LinkedIn page, and I saw that she had shared a video of the students presenting in her class. Now that also helps the students to come out because they are presenting it in front of their own peers. So that hesitation is less. They know that, okay, fine, even if we are mocked at, it'll be by our friends. So you are within that, and that helps you. So in terms of communications, both in terms of written communication and oral communication, the stress is there because they are writing their CAs. We are promoting them to put in their thoughts on social media. A lot of our students are writing blogs on social media. So that is helping them in their communications, in the written communications. And of course, as I said, in the oral communications, you have both. You have got the classes as well as you do your presentations of the CAs.
Thank you, ma'am.
So much. Thank you so much, Dr. Tanima, Dr. Sandeepa, and our today's guest, our admission nominee, Dr. Pooja also. And if anyone have any questions regarding the admission, they just write on us at admission@lpu.co.in. You can do WhatsApp chat with us. Our WhatsApp number is 985256900. I'm repeating the number. It's 985256900. Once again, thanks to our all today's experts. As we come to the end of this webinar, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our experts for sharing their valuable insights and expertise with us. Your presence, enthusiasm, and active participation have made this experience truly special. Hopefully, the attendees found this webinar to be valuable and will be able to utilize the information for better decision making regarding the admissions. If anyone wants to access this webinar again, they can visit our website, that is lpu.in, or can be accessed on YouTube also. Stay connected with us for future webinars. Until we meet again, with the permission of my seniors, I would be signing off this webinar. Take care and goodbye. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much.
Thank you.